Hello everybody and welcome along to this video. Mr. Johnson teaches Macbeth Act 1 Scene 6, part of my quick revision series of the play, going through each act and scene. A reminder, we're talking about GCSE English literature with these, and this is paper 1, section A, the first exam that you sit for English, and indeed the first question that you answer is on Macbeth. So know it, make sure you're happy with it, and make sure you have a look at these videos if you're not sure of any of the scenes. So let's move on and have a little look then. A scene summary for you. This is where King Duncan arrives at the Macbeth's castle. So they've travelled away from the battle with the Norwegians earlier in the play, and they arrive here in Inverness. Lady Macbeth welcomes him. She masks their intention to murder him. So she's full of praise and welcomes and everything, but actually beneath all of that is obviously the plan that they've made in the previous scene to kill Duncan. And that's a modern view of Inverness Castle, just in case you were wondering. No cars in the play. So key characters. Now there's quite a number of characters actually feature in this scene, but however only 3 of them have speaking parts really, and that's Duncan, Banquo and Lady Macbeth, who you see there as our main characters. And then at the bottom there, all of the others are arriving with the king. His court, as you would call them, have arrived, all to stay with the Macbeths. So this is a real honour for them, hosting this whole group. And now let's have a look at the scene itself. So Act 1, Scene 6. Before Macbeth's castle, it says there, and there's the list of everybody who's there. And it starts off with Duncan saying, "This castle hath a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself to our gentle senses." Essentially saying, everything seems really nice. It's very pleasant, this castle. It seems like a really nice place. And this is dramatic irony. We as an audience know what the Macbeths are planning to do to him when he sleeps at this castle. So a massive sense of dramatic irony from Duncan. And Banquo goes on to sort of mirror what Duncan has said about the castle, pointing out different bits of it and how pleasant it all seems, which of course the observations are completely untrue. Not that they would know that. So then Duncan goes on, and Lady Macbeth comes into the scene, and Duncan sort of talks about her as his honoured hostess. And basically he goes on to say, as I pointed out with the first arrow, a big thank you for everything that you've done for hosting us, for your trouble of having us all here. And it would have been trouble having hundreds of people come to stay in your castle, the cost with the food, the accommodation, trying to put them all up. It was a massive thing, but also a massive honour to have the king stay with you as well. Lady Macbeth basically goes on to sort of flatter him and say, "Oh no, thank you, we're very, very grateful to have you, your majesty," as she calls him there, which is something you do hear people say to kings and queens, but majesty is in you're majestic, you're amazing, you're brilliant. So she shows deception though here completely, as I've put on that second arrow. This is completely in contrast to everything she said in the previous scene. She's planning to murder this man, and yet here she is standing face to face to him, lying to him and sort of praising him. So it goes with that theme of deception. Duncan asks at the top of there, line 20, where's the thane of Cawdor? We're looking for him. He was so quickly. He got here well before us when he was riding. Macbeth is a speedy rider, as I put there, and we're your guest tonight is what he said there. And basically he asks her at the bottom there to conduct him, like, take me in, you are my host, and off we go. And let me come in so we can show you some more gratitude, and so I can show Macbeth my gratitude as well. Key themes there. So it's quite a short scene, but certainly kingship. Duncan shows all the qualities of being a king, the kindness and the honour he shows to his subjects. And then there's the theme of deception, where Lady Macbeth is saying one thing to him, but we know inside her mind what they're really planning to do. So quick revision questions then, just to run through and make sure you've got the scene sort of sorted in your head. So you could pause this screen yourself and have a go at those questions. And ultimately, just a reminder, it takes us back to the thing that Lady Macbeth said to her husband in the previous scene. Look like the innocent flower, she said, but be the serpent under it. And that's exactly what she's doing with Duncan. She is the innocent looking flower, but really also she is the serpent under it with what she's planning to do to him. So a quick scene, but nevertheless an important scene. It sort of is building up the idea of the Macbeths and the cruelty they're going to show towards Duncan, the treason that they're going to commit. So I hope you found this video useful. Keep watching for some of my other ones as well in the whole series. And when it comes to your exams, I wish you the very best of luck. Good luck, everybody. Bye-bye.